Good evening, all of you. Welcome for the equity market weekly updation program. There's a lot of events have been taking place in the last 1 week, and a lot of big changes also taking place in the market. So the headline here for you is the successive weekly gain for Sensex and Nifty in the last 2 months. So last week also we found there is a good amount of gain on weekly basis, and this week also repeated. That is a good thing as far as the market is concerned. So Prime Minister Modi announced the extension of the lockdown on April 14th. So this is extended till 3rd May 2020. So till that time, the status quo remains same. We are also work at home, majority of the people. Meanwhile, RBI announced good number of announcements to support the economy, to improve the liquidity. So one among the few I wanted to highlight you are RBI launches long-term repo operation worth of 50,000 crores to help the NBFCs. So money raised through this TLTRO, long-term reverse repo operation. So this long-term repo operation too, already they started doing this. So with this operation, the first thing is the Reserve Bank will help the companies to receive enough money by way of investing in their bonds. This is the first operation, and at least half of the fund should go to small NBFCs and mutual funds institutions. So these are all the measures which are going to help the economy, particularly the companies, financial companies, to improve their liquidity problem. RBI also announced the 50,000 crore window for the refinancing purpose to the major financial institutions of our country, such as NABARD, National Housing Bank, and SIDBI. So there are two kinds of activity the Reserve Bank of India initiated to improve the financial crunch of bigger as well as the smaller companies. The central bank also reduced the reverse repo rate by 25 basis points to 3.75%. You are all familiar with what is repo and what is reverse repo. So the reverse repo is the kind of interest what RBI will pay when banks park their funds. So if the banks are depositing their excess money with the RBI, they will get lesser interest by 25 basis point. What does that mean? RBI is discouraging banks to park their funds with RBI. Rather, it is motivating the banks to lend more, so that there will be more money will flow into the system. So that is what the RBI intention is. You all remember the repo rate is currently at 4.40% after the 75 basis point cut last month. So you all remember that. So repo is 4.40 and now reverse repo is at 3.75. Of course, there is a big gap. Generally, the gap would be 50 basis points, and slightly it is over 50 basis points now. Whenever RBI announces the change in the repo rate, it will simultaneously announce the reverse repo rate. But in the recent past, many of the RBI announcements are in a different format. So they keep announcing individually also the cut of interest rate, from 25 basis, 50 basis, they also made it like fractional, 35 basis, and so on. So that the difference between the repo and reverse repo, it is not having any constant difference. It keeps varying because of this. So Reserve Bank of India continuously announcing more measures, particularly on the NPA front, non-performing asset classification, since the lockdown period where the moratorium is in place, where RBI said it will increase the number of days by 90 days for counting the NPA as far as the normal case is concerned. For larger accounts, still it will give additional provisioning of 20% for not implementing resolution in 180 days. This is just information wherein when banks are announcing NPA, they will be a bit relieved by showing a higher amount of NPA. That is also giving a breath for the companies to pay the installments or the pay back their loans with a little more longer period. As well, another information for you is the chief economic advisor to the PMO, Krishnamurthy Subramaniam, also is talking about appreciating all the measures of RBI, and is also talking about there could be 1% down revenue, reduced revenue in GDP terms. When you say GDP terms, 1% of GDP, roughly it is likely to be 2 lakh crores. So the lockdown may cause of concern of decreased revenue for the central government. As you all aware that already the GST collection is not pacing up with the estimate. So the lockdown period also will give a deterioration of this collection, and the number also will go down. That is the present situation, but still the PMO economic advisor Krishnamurthy Subramanian says even it is within 1% of the GDP, still it can be worked out to revive the economy.